7 laws of Noah are 7 laws we need to know about. The 7 laws of Noah are 7 laws from God, there is no doubt. These 7 laws allow all men to live on earth in peace and harmony. These 7 laws of Noah are a kindness from the one above, you see. The first law of these 7, we must not worship false divinities. The second law prohibits any thought, speech, or deed of blasphemy. The third law is so apparent. Murder is against His holy will. Adultery's prohibited. This 4th law all of mankind must fulfill. The 7 laws of Noah are 7 laws we need to know about. The 7 laws of Noah are 7 laws from God, there is no doubt. These 7 laws allow all men to live on earth in peace and harmony. These 7 laws of Noah are a kindness from the one above, you see. The 5th law of Noah, no theft of any manner may be done. The 6th law of Noah, make courts of justice fair to everyone. The 7th law of Noah, kindness to all creatures must we do. So now you know the 7 laws, a kindness from the one above for you. The 7 laws of Noah are 7 laws we need to know about. The 7 laws of Noah are 7 laws from God, there is no doubt. These 7 laws allow all men to live on earth in peace and harmony. These 7 laws of Noah are a kindness from the one above, you see. Yes, I think we've all had quite enough of Zionism's lie to us. We've seen the limbs you've had to stuff inside the coffins of the number 18 bus. No, I won't be silent anymore. Zionism was a whore way before the number 18 bus. It was a lie in 48. Some bought that lie. It looked so great. Your communists who pose as Jews, they lost their holy lives to you. And you've arafacted us to shame. You've ruined our land and lost your name. Gestapo Jews, you've done enough for all those that rode the number 18 bus. So twiddle-dum and twiddle-dee, you lying scum hypocrisy, you masters of perfidy who kill their own that ride the number 18 bus. I pray to see the end of you who talk of peace while killing Jews. You gave away the holy places, smiling with your social graces. Yeah, the one above has seen your scam, you traitors of the Holy Land. I think we've all had quite enough. Now it's your turn to ride the number 18 bus. I think we've all had quite enough of Zionism's lie to us. We've seen the limbs you've had to stuff inside the coffins of the number 18 bus. Shalom, Chaver.
One of the topics that is normally not taught in yeshiva these days is the subject of Gilgulim. So I am going to benefit all of you with my profound, prolific, and verbose erudite scholarship on this often misunderstood topic. Yes, as a matter of fact, I am one of the leading experts in the whole wide world about souls that come back down to earth again to repeat their life's journey. Yes, it's true. We have all had previous lives, and I, having the steel trap memory that I do, I remember every single detail of my previous existence. And so I'm going to tell you exactly what happened to me in my previous life before I came back down to earth again as the lovable, humble, sweet, and tender person you have always known me to be. Okay, so here we go with the story of what happened to me in my previous life before I became who I presently am. Well, the day finally came when I passed away. I remember it well, like it was today. My soul went to heaven and tried to sneak in. Not so fast, the voice said. It says here, you sinned. Oh, I gulped. I started sweating heavily, not knowing what my fate would be. And then my soul stood before the true judge. He warned me, be truthful, no lying here, don't fudge. Did you do your best with the life that you had? Was you real good, or was you real bad? Oy vey is mir. I could see the writing on the wall coming. My soul got all nervous when I gave my name. Oh, true judge, have mercy. Please let me explain. The truth is, I could have done better, you see. Please let me off easy. Show pity on me. All of a sudden, the heavenly courtroom filled up with red smoke. And then, laser lights, like I saw back in them discos, started flashing on and off. I said to myself, Oy Be'ezmir, I think I'm in big trouble here. And then, the accusing angel, who was in a bad mood and spoke to me rudely, came charging into the courtroom. He was carrying a computer printout stack of all of my transgressions. It was at least 3 feet high worth of folded computer paper with the holes still attached. And that accusing angel, that turkey, he started to blab on me in front of everyone who was watching. My mom was there, my dad, my sisters, and even my old Aunt Sadie, who gave me that stupid umbrella for my bar mitzvah. And that accusing angel, that blabbermouth, he told everyone out loud all about my deepest, darkest secrets. He even brought up the terrible thing that had happened with Juanita. Yes, Juanita, my pet parrot, who fell into her water dish and got wet, and I tried to dry her off, so I put her into the microwave and set it to defrost 20, but instead of drying off, Juanita exploded. And just when I thought I couldn't take it anymore, the courtroom started to change, and the red smoke went away and was replaced with white smoke, and I began to breathe a sigh of relief. But then things began to get even worse. My defending angel, he came in carrying this 2-inch by 2-inch tiny piece of paper that listed all of my good deeds. And my defending angel looked at me and started laughing out loud. Yes, and when he started telling everyone how good of a person I was, my mom, my dad, and even Aunt Sadie started laughing out loud, saying, "Give us a break." And then my Aunt Sadie said she wanted her umbrella back. But then the true judge banged his gavel and said, "Moshe," and I replied, "Yes, Moshe, you are one of those rare cases who can't get in up here, and yet you haven't been bad enough to be sent to that other place. So as the true judge, I will allow you to pay for your transgressions by sending you back down to earth again. But your punishment is that you're going to be a Gabbai for life." I shuddered in horror. I said, "Oh, no, not that." I begged and pleaded, but to no avail. "Please, anything, but don't make me a Gabbai for life." But the next thing I knew, everything evaporated, and I was in Cherry Hill, New Jersey, and everyone was calling me their Gabbai. Now I'm a Gabbai for life. I'm a Gabbai for life. I auction aliyahs. I turn off the lights. I make mishaberachs. It's my new life's endeavor. I'm reincarnated as a Gabbai forever. I'm a Gabbai for life. I'm a Gabbai for life. Yamod, what's your name? No, you can't bring your wife. I set up the kiddush. I announce what is said. I'm Gabbai forever. Lioilam voed. I'm Gabbai forever. It's so plain to see. I stand by the bima for eternity. So all you good people, I say this to you: don't do no averas and be a good Jew. Every bit of bad that has ever been born gonna totally disappear. Every good deed that has ever been done gonna purify the atmosphere. It's coming alive from the Bible, my friend. The planet's gonna make some tribal amends. Moshiach, Messiah, Moshiach gonna take us higher and higher. Moshiach, Messiah, Moshiach gonna take us higher and higher. Every human being on planet Earth is gonna see it with his own eyes. It's gonna be in the trees and the birds and the bees, the clouds and the seas and the skies. It's the time for the world's redemption, my friend. The planet's gonna make some tribal amends. Moshiach, Messiah, Moshiach gonna take us higher. Moshiach, Messiah, Moshiach gonna take us higher and higher. Black skin, white skin, yellow and brown, you got a place in the holy book. Pick it up, read it, man, don't put it down. All you gotta do is look. It's the time for the world's redemption, my friend. The planet's gonna make some tribal amends. Moshiach, Messiah, Moshiach gonna take us higher and higher. Moshiach, Messiah, Moshiach gonna take us higher, 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 higher. This sea is gonna split. Nachshon did say, yes, this sea is gonna split. It's the only possible way, because the goal is Mount Sinai, and this sea is in the way. So this sea will split. God will split it today. No, Nachshon, no, Nachshon, the smart boys did scream. Pharaoh's army is attacking us. Give up your foolish dream. Let's go back to Egypt. It's good there. You'll see. Don't be so foolish. Keep out of that sea. No, this sea is gonna split. Again, Nachshon did say. This sea is gonna split. It's the only possible way, because the goal is Mount Sinai. God told us it's true. So this sea will split. God will show it to you. No, Nachshon, no, Nachshon, the smart boys did scoff. Get out of the water. We'll help dry you off. Be logical, Nachshon. Give up your dream. There's been some mistake here, or so it would seem. No, no, this sea is gonna split. Again, Nachshon did say. We're getting the Torah, and this is the way. The goal is Mount Sinai. God told us. It's true. So this sea will split. God will show it to you. The smart boys were mocking as Nachshon the bold walked into the Red Sea with its water so cold. They scoffed at and mocked him.
for his faith within. But silently, they were all praying for him. And then, when the water reached up to his breath, the Holy One chose to do all the rest. Now I've put down my guitar to write you this poem and to share with all of you that which is known. The Shekhinah has spoken through the Nasi Hador. Higiyas Mangulaschem was said. We know that for sure. And still, there are smart boys in Rebbeishe clothes who mock that which is sacred and known of old. Yes, this sea is gonna split, and you're leaving too. And the Lubavitcher Rebbe, Melech HaMashiach, will lead me and you. You see, the goal is Geula, and you're leaving too. And the Rebbe, Moshiach, has told us, to me and to you.
There are just no limitations with a Kodesh Baruch Hu. He can do anything he may choose to do. He can make this world from nothing and from nothing turn it back. He can make the nighttime sunny or make the daytime black. No limitations. If you've gotten used to nature, then it's natural to see the Holy One has made everything that ever be. He made the first man, Adam, from a little bit of clay. If he did it way back then, can he not do it today? No limitations. He rules the nations. He rules the weather, see the time of year, the young, the old, the far and near. The sun comes up and it's so clear. The atmosphere has no limitations. I refer you to your Bible and a story that is told. Sarah had a baby when she was rather old, and a prophet saw a valley full of bones come back to life. If God can do it once, can God not do it twice? No limitations. Moshe Rabbeinu passed away in the desert, Torah tells. Still we must obey every law he gave as well. I find it rather curious that people rant and rave. The Talmud says Moshiach can come back from the grave. No limitations. He rules the nations. He rules the weather, see the time of year, the young, the old, the far and near. The sun comes up and it's so clear. The Holy One has no limitations. Information was delivered in the name of prophecy. Moshiach self-identified, my very eyes did see. Pass the message on and know just what was told to you. The Rebbe of Lubavitch is Moshiach. It's still true, no limitations. There are just no limitations with a Kodesh Baruch Hu. He can do anything he may choose to do. He can make the nighttime sunny or make the daytime black. The skeptics and unfaithful will also be brought back. No limitations. He rules the nation. He rules the weather, see the time of year. The young, the old, the far and near. The sun comes up and it's so clear. The atmosphere has no limitations. Hungry, broken, shattered on a Brooklyn winter street. How long had it been now since he had a meal to eat? Too proud to go back begging, too old to hope again. One feels very close to God when God's your only friend. He looked into a window, he saw Shabbos candles bright, hearing Shabbos songs and laughter on a Shabbos family night. How long had it been now? Just how many years? You gotta keep on moving, it helps to dry the tears. Maybe hitch to Florida, get out of this cold, get a little sunshine there, but some dreams just get old. Maybe I'll just rest here and try to catch some sleep. Pious people walking by, a vagrant on the street. It was somewhere near an alley when a Jewish soul went home, hearing sounds of Shabbos laughter and the Shabbos songs he'd known. A night sky full of Shabbos candles burning oh so bright. A whole town full of pious people singing Shabbos night. Hungry, broken, shattered on a Brooklyn winter street. How long had it been now since he had a meal to eat? Too proud to go back begging, too old to hope again. One feels very close to God when God's your only friend. Maybe go to California, get out of this cold, get a little sunshine there, but some dreams just get old. Or maybe I'll just rest here and try to catch some sleep. Pious people walking by, a vagrant on the street.
One, two, three, four.
Gonna be a resurrection, 'cause in fact the Rebbe's still alive. We are dealing with something above the five senses, no need to eulogize. There is gonna be a resurrection, soon the whole world will see. The Rebbe of the Lubavitch alive and well, back in 770. Resurrection. on the 10th day of the Hebrew month of Shvat, which corresponds to January 31st, 1996 of the Common Era, there was a global television satellite hookup joining Lubavitcher rabbis and their respective congregations from 5 continents, specifically Johannesburg, South Africa, the Cave of the Patriarchs in Hebron, Israel, Paris, France, Sydney, Australia, Moscow, and 770 Eastern Parkway World Lubavitch headquarters. The purpose of this global satellite television hookup was to invite all of world Jewry and mankind to greet Moshiach Tzidkenu, the Lubavitcher Rebbe, Melech HaMashiach, with an international show of actus. During this satellite hookup, thousands and thousands of Jews and their rabbis publicly identified the Lubavitcher Rebbe as Melech HaMashiach. If you look in Parshas Chayesara of the Rebbe Melech HaMashiach's Sicha Kodesh from Tov Shin Nun Beis, Parshas Chayesara, the Lubavitcher Rebbe himself identified himself as Moshiach Tzidkenu, our righteous Redeemer, promised to us by Hashem in the 5 books of Moses. There is gonna be a resurrection, 'cause in fact the Rebbe's still alive. We are dealing with something above the 5 senses. No need to eulogize. There is gonna be a resurrection. Soon the whole world will see the Rebbe of Lubavitch alive and well, and back in 770. Resurrection. We are about to enter a new era. The era of Moshiach. Things are happening above the 5 senses. If you are not reading on a weekly basis the Base Moshiach magazine, you are not informed. You can get this magazine by calling area code 718-604-9257. Tell them Moshiach sent you. There is gonna be a resurrection, 'cause in fact the Rebbe's still alive. We are dealing with something above the 5 senses. No need to eulogize. There is gonna be a resurrection, and soon the whole world will see the Rebbe of Lubavitch alive and well, back in 770. Resurrection. Every week around the world, Lubavitcher Hasidim are writing letters to the Lubavitcher Rebbe with questions. They are putting these letters into the Igris Kodesh, and week after week after week, people are getting specific relevant and pertinent answers from the Lubavitcher Rebbe Melech HaMashiach. It is above the five senses. We believe that the Lubavitcher Rebbe Melech HaMashiach is still alive. But perhaps this is a little bit strange to you. Perhaps you would like something a bit more traditional. So go check out Gemara Sanhedrin 98 base, where it clearly teaches that Moshiach can come either from the living or not from the living. Gemara Sanhedrin 98 base. Oh, there is gonna be a resurrection, 'cause in fact the Rebbe's still alive. We are dealing with something above the five senses. No need to eulogize. There is gonna be a resurrection, and soon the whole world will see the Rebbe of Lubavitch alive and well, back in 770. Resurrection. During the same week of this world satellite television hookup, identifying the Lubavitcher Rebbe to all of mankind as Melech HaMashiach, in the Jewish press, dated Friday, February 2nd, 1996, on page 29. Some 24 of the Lubavitcher Rebbe Melech HaMashiach's rabbinic emissaries from New York State published a full-page ad expressing the Lubavitcher Rebbe Melech HaMashiach's view on Moshiach. I dare you to listen to this. From the Rebbe's handwriting, from the 13th of Shvat, 5711, printed in Likutei Sichos, volume 2, page 517. Here is the English translation. I have been asked, how do I say that the resurrection will occur in the near future in fulfillment of the biblical prophecy from Isaiah, awaken and sing, you that dwell in the dust. And he, my father-in-law, shall be among them, and the Rebbe shall lead us out of exile. The problem raised is that the sequence of events in Torah sources is in the following manner. First, the coming of Moshiach, the era of Moshiach, and only subsequently, after an interval of time, the resurrection. This order of events is also to be found in the teachings of Chassidus. The response to this question is, although in general, the sequence of events will be the coming of Moshiach, the rebuilding of the temple, the ingathering of Jews from exile, and only then the resurrection. Nevertheless, the resurrection of unique individuals has taken place and will occur even before the coming of Moshiach, as is well known from various stories in Talmud and Midrashim, and of eminent tzaddikim who resurrected the dead. And as it is stated in the Talmud, even the smallest among you is capable of resurrecting the dead. There is gonna be resurrection, 'cause in fact the Rebbe's still alive. We are dealing with something above the five senses. No need to eulogize. There is gonna be a resurrection, and soon the whole world will see the Rebbe of Lubavitch alive and well, back in 770. Resurrection. On Yud Shvat of this year, Tov Shin Nun Vav, there was a global television satellite hookup, joining Lubavitch rabbis and their respective congregations from 5 continents for the specific purpose of inviting all of world Jewry. Come join us. Borough Park, come join us. Long Island, come join us. Flatbush, come join us. Jews in all continents of this planet, come join us as we greet the Lubavitcher Rebbe, Melech HaMashiach, with an international show of Achdus. There is gonna be a resurrection, 'cause in fact the Rebbe's still alive. We are dealing with something above the 5 senses. No need to eulogize. There is gonna be a resurrection, and soon the whole world will see the Rebbe of Lubavitch alive and well, back in 770. Resurrection. In addition to people who own satellite dishes receiving this broadcast was also put on national cable television stations around the entire United States of America. WGOT Boston, Massachusetts. KLXV San Francisco, California. WIRB Orlando, Florida. KCMY Sacramento, California. Love is but the song I'm singing, fear's the way we die. We can make the mountains ring, or make the angels cry. Yes, the dove is on the wing now, and we may not know why. Come on, people, now, smile on your brother. Everybody get together, try and love one another right now. If you hear the songs I'm singing, you may understand. We hold the key to love and fear. It's in our trembling hand. One key unlocks them both, you know. It's there at our command. Come on, people, now, smile on your brother. Everybody get together, try and love one another right now. Some may come and some may go now. We we all surely pass. When the one who left us here returns for us at last, we are but a moment's sunlight fading on the grass. Come on, people, now, smile on your brother. Everybody get together, try and love one another right. Come on, people, now, smile on your brother. Everybody get together, try and love one another right. Come on, people, now, smile on your brother. Everybody get together, try and love one another right now. Water was knee-high by the 4th of July. Mississippi gone out of control. The cows were drowned, water flooded the town. People running just to save their soul. I saw a house close by, heard a grandma cry, saw an old man broken in pain. The sky went black, I heard thunder clap. The only thing coming was rain. Must be the finger of God. Must be the finger of God. Must be the finger of the Holy One, blessed be He. I see the finger of God. There was not one man in Kobe, Japan, who was ready for the killer quake. They were buried alive, 5,000 died when they felt the rattle and shake. The freeway fell, and survivors tell there was nothing anyone could do. And the fools who think it couldn't happen here, there's only one thing protecting you. Must be the finger of God. Must be the finger of God. Must be the finger of the Holy One, blessed be He. Must be the finger of God. Must be the finger of God. Must be the finger of God. Must be the finger of the Holy One, blessed be He. Must be the finger of God. Boarded planes all around the world for the Statue of Liberty. We knew a secret written long ago that only a few could see. Grabbed a cab to Brooklyn, Destination 770. We listened and learned and wait our turn to see just what would be. Words were spoken over 40 years, spoken time and time again. Matters of such profundity, they tried the minds of men. Spoken words from divinity, sacred truth each one. Go and tell this prophecy, your redemption time has come. Now we're waiting for the supernatural, waiting for the nace to come. Some are saying resurrection, some are sort of playing dumb. Waiting for the supernatural, waiting for the nace to come. Some are saying resurrection. He's the one, he's the one, he's the chosen and anointed one. I do believe it. By the thousands we would come each day, and all of us sang Yehi. With his holy head and holy arm, he encouraged this all to be. Massive global speculation. Could all of this be really true? It comes down to a test of faith in the heart of every Jew. Now we're waiting for the supernatural, waiting for the nace to come. Some are saying resurrection, some are sort of playing dumb. Waiting for the supernatural, waiting for the nace to come. Some are saying resurrection. He's the one, he's the one, he's the chosen and anointed one. I do believe it. I do believe it. I do believe it. I do believe it. I believe it is so possible. I believe it's in our hand. I believe it's the hope in the heart of every man to free this world from evil and to rid this world of wrong. It's here on the horizon. We've been waiting oh so long. We can build a world of good. We can make a world that's fair. We can feed the famine nations. From abundance we can share. We can shelter all the homeless. Here's my hammer, nail, and wood. We can make this world in which we live into a world of good. I believe we have it in us. I believe we are so strong. I believe a world of justice can begin with just one song. I believe a voice from heaven is heard by every man. And it's telling every person, yes you can, oh yes you can. We can build a world of good. We can make a world that's kind. We can realize the best from every body, soul, and mind. For the one above in heaven has a plan that's understood. He created all this world for us to make a world of good. We can sing out our conviction. We can sing aloud this song. One voice of humanity, singing oh so strong. And for every man and woman who has ever shed a tear, we will see a world of good, for the time is very near. We will beat our swords to plowshares, wash our hearts of hate. We will cover naked children with the clothes our hands will make, and the human right to dignity will be in every land. Will you join us in this chorus? Will you lend a helping hand? Come on, everybody. We need your help. We can build a world of good. We can make a world that's kind. We can realize the best from everybody's soul and mind. For the one above in heaven has a plan that's understood. He created all this world for us to make a world of good.